This story that I've been covering about the United States Postal Service has gotten insane. I was originally contacted by somebody inside the post office that wanted to share information, but they couldn't do it publicly because they were afraid they were going to lose their job. So I promised to keep them anonymous, and I did. But since then, thousands of people have reached out to me. People are now telling me that they are losing their homes, their health care, and in some instances, their freedom. First, the U.S. Postal Service is cutting overtime in departments all across the country. This is coming from the top. They're being told not to deliver mail, to let it sit there. People have told me that they are in risk of losing their homes because paperwork is not showing up in the mail. So they don't have their tax payments in on time, their mortgage payments. They're getting notices that payments didn't go through and they don't know until it's too late. People have been thrown off SNAP and Medicaid benefits because the recertification paperwork shows up too late, and then when they mail it back, it doesn't get there in time. And some people don't find out until they show up at the pharmacist to pick up a prescription that they need to live, that they don't have enough money to pay for because they've been kicked off the system. People are getting tickets because their new driver's license is not showing up in the mail for months, right in time for everyone to require voter ID. People have told me they are at risk of losing their children because the paperwork from the courts shows up after a court date has already been scheduled. In some instances, when people are kicked off their Medicaid benefits, they end up in the hospital. I personally mailed a package that I paid for 2-day shipping, and it took almost 2 weeks for it to get there. I beg of you, if you have any other option than to vote by mail, make sure you have a plan to do it now. And if there are any documents or any paperwork that you need to call who's sending it to you and see if there's another option, because we cannot rely on the Postal Service. They are using it to deny social services. Please follow me on Substack for additional information on this story and to support my work.